We are on, just gonna wait, and it's 6 o'clock.
Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Excuse me. We acknowledge that the town of Winnipeg Beach is located on First Nations Treaty 1 territory, the traditional territory and ancestral lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota and Dene people, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. That was supposed to be changed up, excuse me.
Red River.
Yeah. I'm gonna start over again. It's on this. We acknowledge that the town of Winnipeg Beach is located on the First Nations Treaty 1 territory, the traditional territory and ancestral lands of Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, Dene people, and the homeland of the Red River Métis. We respect the treaties made on these territories. We dedicate ourselves to move forward with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration to make Manitoba an inclusive and accessible place for everyone who lives here. Sorry for the mistake. Gallery refrain from discussions. Before we move forward with the council, meeting of council, I would like to remind everyone in the gallery refrain from conversations or other behaviors which may disrupt council proceedings. Thank you. Agenda item 4, approval of agenda. Be it resolved that the agenda of the November 19th, 2025 regular meeting of council be approved with the following additions. Item 11.1, accounts payable. Mover. Doug. Seconder. There. All in favor? Carried.
Up TV.
No TV, it's on. We are live.
5.1, recess for public hearing. Be it hereby resolved that the regular meeting of council November 19th, 2025 be recessed at
6:02 p.m.
Thank you. For the purpose of holding a public hearing as required on the following matters. Variation TWB-25-30V. Mover. Larry. Seconder. Doug. In favor?
Favor.
Carried.
Okay.
Right on time.
Oh, good. We aim for that.
Awesome. All right, I will do the chairperson introduction on behalf of Mayor Potten. The purpose of this public hearing is to receive representations from the applicant and any persons who wish to make them concerning variation TWB-25-30V. We will hear first from the applicant, then from those present who wish to make representations, starting with anyone who wants to speak in favor of the proposal. At the end of the other presentations, the applicant will have an opportunity to respond. If in the response the applicant supplies new information or raises new issues, then the others will be given an opportunity to speak again. At the end of each presentation, the members of council may ask for clarification from the speaker on any fact or issue, but will not enter into a debate. Persons speaking must address the chair. If they have questions that they think the applicant should answer, they should raise them in their presentation to the chair. The applicant will have an opportunity to respond once the questions, to the questions when the other presentations are finished. This is also not the time to question the members of council. Under the Planning Act, the purpose of a public hearing is for council to receive representations, and a discussion or argument involving members of council is inappropriate. There should be no interruptions while a person is making a presentation. Order must be maintained. Minutes will be kept and the proceedings are recorded. Written submissions and reports may be presented, but copies must be made available to all those present who want them. When all presentations have been completed, the public hearing will close. If the hearing is not completed today, either because we run out of time or further information is to be provided, then we will adjourn the hearing. If we adjourn, we will tell you at this hearing the date for the continued public hearing. There will be no other notice given of the date. Even if all the representations are completed today, council may not make their decision today. Until the decision is made, there can be no further communication of any kind with council or the members about the proposal. When council makes its decision, all persons who made a representation at the hearing will be notified. When council makes its decision on the application, it is considered final. There is no appeal to the municipal board. If anyone has a preliminary point or procedural objection to raise, please may we hear from you now. If not, we'll begin. Okay. All right. The floor is yours.
Do I need to take the hot seat or am I good here?
You're good there.
Okay, good.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. So we are here because we are hoping, I know we were just here a few months ago, so this is a little bit, I wish I had the foresight to have thought of this before. We are hoping to move a few more of our parking spots. So on our current plans on 2 Main Street, it shows 7 parking spots. And then of course, the lot in the back shows the remainder of parking spots. We have plans and approve, we've got the plans for the parking on the back, so it can actually accommodate 22 spots. So what we're asking is if it's okay, we would like to keep our handicap parking spot on 2 Main and then move the other 6 spots into the back parking lot. We have, as we're going, we're coming up with wonderful plans for the green space in between the 2 buildings, and we would just love to have more space to play, to have tables and chairs and loungers and just make it more resort style. So that's the ask, if we can move those 6 parking spots to our back parking lot.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Thank you. We have not received any letters of support for or against this public hearing. I don't believe we have anyone registered to speak on this matter. Okay. Does council have any questions for the applicant?
Nope.
Sounds straightforward to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Then that concludes the public hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
5.2, close public hearing. Be it hereby resolved, the council now close the public hearing for variation TWV/25/30V and council reconvene the regular meeting of council at
6:07 p.m.
Thank you. Mover, Doug. Seconder. All in favor? Favor. Carried. Thank you. Agenda item number 6, confirmation of minutes. Be it hereby resolved that the minutes of the October 22nd, 2025 regular meeting and October 21st, 2025 committee of the whole meeting be approved as circulated. Mover? Larry? Seconder? Doug?
Second.
Okay, Barry, you slid one in there. All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Agenda item 7.1, council monthly indemnity. Be it resolved that council accept the council's monthly indemnity reports as presented. Mover, please. Doug? Seconder? Larry?
Second.
All in favor?
Favor.
I have to look over this one. Thank you. Agenda item number 8.1, bylaw 03-2025, use of municipal resources, second reading. Be it resolved that council for the town of Waterpik Beach hereby gives second reading to the use of municipal resources during an election bylaw number 3/2025. Mover. Doug. Seconder.
Second.
Barry. All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Agenda item 8.2, bylaw 03/2025, use of municipal resources, third reading. Be it resolved, the council give use of municipal resources during election bylaw number 03/2025, third reading, finally passed, signed, and sealed. Mover, please. Larry, seconder. Doug? So this is a recorded vote too. All in favor?
Favor.
Thank you, carried. Agenda item 10.1, porta potty purchase, potties purchase. Whereas council has identified the need to acquire additional portable toilets to support community events and public use, therefore be it resolved the council authorize the purchase of 7 portable toilets at a total cost of $4,200 plus applicable taxes, to be funded from their operating budget. Be it further resolved, the administration proceed with the necessary procurement and arrange for delivery upon purchase. Mover, please. Doug?
Move it.
Oh, look at, you got it, Barry, seconder. Doug? All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Excuse me. 10.2, bylaw enforcement extension request. Whereas a bylaw enforcement property inspection was issued for 223 Eaton Street for the infraction of bylaw 07-2023 for the unsightly, unsafe rubbish included but not limited to garbage, motor vehicle parts, household appliances, household items, metal scrap wood, wood scrap, junk, etc. And whereas a bylaw property inspection was issued for 223 Eaton Street for the infraction of bylaw 07-2023 for several derelict vehicles and trailers located on the property. Excuse me. And whereas council has considered the information provided by the owner. Now therefore be it resolved that the Council of Town of Winnipeg Beach authorizes an extension until November 28th, 2025 in order for the property owner to bring the property known as 223 Eaton Street into compliance on the conditions that no further extensions will be granted. And be it further resolved, if the property owner has not met all the above mentioned conditions by the extension date, council authorizes BLE to have the bylaw infractions rectified in order to bring the property into compliance, and that all expenses incurred by such work will be charged to the property owner. Mover, please. Doug? Seconder?
Second.
Barry? All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Agenda item 10.3, Council Computer Reimbursement Policy 2025/11. Be it resolved the council adopt the council computer reimbursement policy as amended. Mover, please. Doug? Seconder? Larry? All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Agenda item 10.4, Community Dock. Whereas the town of Winnipeg Beach waterfront is within Winnipeg Beach Provincial Park and is a key recreational and tourism area, and whereas council wishes to explore the installation of a community dock modeled after the historic CPR pier, therefore be it resolved that council will direct administration to, number 1, develop a concept proposal for a community dock reflecting the historic CPR pier. Number 2, consult with Manitoba Parks on location, design, and operations. And number 3, prepare, report, and draft request to the Department of Fisheries and Oceans for council consideration. Mover, please. Doug? Seconder? Larry? All in favor? Or any discussion?
Discussions.
Yeah.
Have we any idea what this is gonna cost us to do this?
I've researched a bit and I talked to a government department, it was part of DFO. They figured the feds would probably do it all.
Would we get a guarantee on that? And the only, a couple of reasons I say it, I mean, you're gonna have to, somebody's gonna have to be employed to monitor it. like they have at the marina or whatever, you have a dock master or whatever, you have people that, you can't just come and tie your boat up there, and somebody actually has to be in charge, like a harbor master or a dock master, somebody has to be there.
Not for a public dock, you don't have to have a
Yeah,
harbor
you do.
master, absolutely not. Not trying to start a fight,
I wasn't
but,
fine.
but I would say the provincial government, the province, would have to look after that, cause it's in their property.
A couple of
Right,
things,
sorry.
yeah,
And just to clarify, this resolution is only to explore this option. At this point, administration hasn't done any research on this topic, only that we would further research and investigate all these concerns, if council would like to direct this as an initiative.
then I stand by as long as it doesn't cost us 1 cent.
Yeah,
And then whether it's $100, I mean, we've been down this road before, it costs us $100, suddenly turns into $500 and so on and so forth, and the next thing you know, we still don't have the sidewalks fixed. And I said a year ago that I wouldn't invest any money into anything unless it was infrastructure. So as long as it's a zero charge, I'm okay with that. And then we have to look into also whether or not, and maybe the rules have changed, but I had a friend of mine that was an actual to school, was a harbor, like a dock master. And you had to have somebody, you couldn't just come and put your boat in there. You had, somebody had to be in charge, so if we could look into that, I would appreciate it as well.
yeah, with the verbiage of this resolution, final approval from council would have to be, given before any formal request is submitted, so.
Because there's only, because of the way they work with the safety officers, and if there's a channel that goes north to south, that boats only are allowed in that channel. The buoys are set up that you can't go towards the shore, there's a very, very small window that the beach safety officers can bring their Zodiac in there, and that's it. But they, because that beach is a beach all the way from, say, from the tennis courts, it's sectioned off all the way. So you're gonna have to get somebody in there that says, hey, designate this area, and they're gonna have to redraw the beach and the buoys.
This is just preliminary discussion.
Oh, I know, I understand, yeah, I'm not trying to, I'm just saying that, you know, the next thing you know, it could be a 500, everybody always says, well, you know, it could be free, the next thing you know, we've got time and energy into this, so. I just wanna know if it's feasible, because my gut tells me, even now, the water is only this deep, it's about 4 inches deep out there. They had a situation in, Donato about 10 or 12 years ago where a boat, it got grounded, and then the winter came and crushed the boat, it was a sailboat, and they couldn't get the boat out of the mud before it was in there, and then the water, like right now, the water recedes, and it's out 100 meters, and they couldn't get the boat out of there, and it just got crushed in the ice over the winter.
Understandable.
I'm pretty sure they'd have engineers look into all of this.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, it's
This
a
is probably
great
5
idea, I
years
hear you,
down the road.
they've had it in the past, but the lake, and call it a drought, but the lake has been low the last couple of years.
Yeah, yes, I apologize for arguing, I shouldn't have been arguing. So, any other discussion? Nowhere to look over here. All in favor? There?
Favor?
Thank you, carried. Item agenda 10.5, variation TWB/25/30V decision. Whereas the applicant, owner of the property located at 2 Main Street and legally described as Lot 1/2, Block G, Plan 1074, Roll 10500 in the town of Winnipeg Beach, has applied to the town of Winnipeg Beach for variance TW/25/30V to reduce the minimum required number on-site parking stalls for a motel from 7 stalls to 1 stall on number 2 Main Street, with the balance be located at number 25 Hamilton Avenue off-site. Therefore be it resolved that after careful consideration of the application and any representations made for or against the variation, the Council of Winnipeg Beach in a meeting duly assembled this 19th day of November 2025 approves variation application TWB/25/30V. Mover, please. Doug, seconder.
Second.
Barry. Any comments?
No.
Discussions, nothing? We're good. All in favor?
Favor?
Carried. Excuse me. Item 10.6, land branch application, permit number 76411/comments. Whereas council received an application from the Land Branch General Permit number 76411 for review and comment, and whereas council has reviewed, therefore be resolved that council of the town of Winnipeg Beach issue the following comments. No comment. Mover? Doug, seconder?
Second.
Barry? All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Ten point seven, Winnipeg Beach School PAC, cash calendar donation request. Whereas a request for donation is received by the town of Winnipeg Beach, therefore be resolved, the council of the town of Winnipeg Beach authorizes a donation in the amount of to Winnipeg Beach School PAC. Mover, please. Doug, seconder? Larry? Any discussion?
I would say about $150 like we usually do for,
And this is for our school and our community.
Is it $10 increments or 20? I
It's
thought they-
25.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay,
So 4, 6,
so,
unless you want to go higher,
what's that?
unless you want to go higher.
No, I don't mind 150, I'm good with that.
Barry?
I was thinking $100 at least.
Yeah, Doug's at 150 here.
What's over Larry?
Larry's at agreement, I agree.
Okay.
So we'll put in
Let's,
amount of $150.
yeah. And it's $25 increments, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so six, yeah, one a month, every second month or whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We're good?
I'm good.
All in favor?
Favor.
Thank you, carried. Agenda item 10.8, Manitoba Softball Hall of Fame and Museum Support Request. Whereas a request for support has been received by the town of Winnipeg Beach, therefore be it resolved that council of the town of Winnipeg Beach authorize support in the form of a quarter-page ad in an amount of $125. Mover, please. Doug, seconder?
Second.
Barry? Discussion?
I'm not big on it.
We've previously supported
I know,
this.
but we don't even have a baseball diamond in that. I know that sounds odd and mean, but, I mean, it's, if anything, Gimli, they have like an entire baseball, they have like 3 big diamonds in that. Like, I know they appeal to all the municipalities, so there's a lot of money coming that way. And I'm pretty sure that whether we donate 50, 75, or $100, it's gonna be picked up by somebody else. And I hate to use the thing, charity begins at home, but we got an awful lot of stuff that we cover.
Your thoughts, Larry?
Do we know what the ad is? Like, is it an ad from Winnipeg Beach
Yeah, it would be an ad from us,
that we're
just saying,
supporting?
we're supporting Manitoba
their initiative.
Softball Association and congratulate the, they usually do awards at their AGM, so
Like-
congratulate the winners of those awards.
Like I played fastball till I was like 45 years old, and there's towns like Landmark and Starbuck and Anola that you go into, and they're baseball towns, you know what I mean? And people go there to play there, whereas I'd be hard pressed, we'd have to go to Winnipeg Beach School to, play baseball here.
Barry, any thoughts?
No, I'm good.
Okay, my thoughts are, it's advertising Winnipeg Beach. That's cheap advertising, $125 and you're supporting a good cause.
I don't care one, I just,
Yeah, no, I'm just,
yeah, I'm good either way, I just thought, you know what?
yep. So, any other discussion? Nobody over there, sorry. Well, somebody's over there, but, all in favor?
Favor.
Thank you. Carried. Agenda item number 10.9, notice of motion.
So in accordance with our procedures bylaw, Mayor Stan Potten has submitted a notice of motion at this time in respect to resolution number 2025/186 to be considered at the next regular meeting of council.
Nothing to vote on in that?
No, nothing to vote on, no further
Okay.
discussion.
Oh,
Can I just ask a question, what's that in regards to?
Second laneway.
Yeah, it's in
Second driveway.
regards to a culvert variation application.
Culvert variation?
Yeah. Yeah, so it will be on the next meeting of agenda with
Okay,
the full
sounds good.
background.
Accounts payable approval. Be it hereby resolved, the council approves the accounts payable of listing being check number 25302 to number 25344, inclusive of checks, electronic payments, and payroll issued in an amount of $110,284.18 as circulated. Mover, Larry, seconder,
Second.
Barry, discussion.
The All-Star toilet rental, because we just authorized the purchase of 7 porta potties. Now, is that the $250, check number 25315? Is that a monthly charge, or how's that charged to us?
I believe it's based on when we call them out, and it's for the unit
Just to be
to be
cleaned?
cleaned.
Okay, so it's not,
It's not a rental.
we don't even do anything with these things, these are, we pay to just have it, okay.
Yeah, it's cleaned out, we do maintenance.
So we already have that, so theoretically, if we put, say the winter weekend, we put out 3 or 4 of the ones that we've just purchased, we would
Yeah,
have them do multiple.
there would be a
Okay.
cost
Yeah,
associated with one.
then I'm good, I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay, everybody's good?
I have a couple of questions.
Oh, sorry, go Barry.
Yeah, check number 25344. What was that all about?
5, 3,
4.
4, just give me one moment. That is a education program for a staff member. It's a part of developing, our staff department through a diploma.
Okay, and, next one was 25332.
Nettie Newdorf Consulting.
That is our financial assistance through Nettie Newdorf Consulting. That's 2 months of, invoices.
Okay, for the first one, was that something that council, did we vote on that, or did that, just trying to remember.
Council already has an existing policy on staff training. That's something that is authorized by the manager, and lumped into our budget. Very similar to how our office administrators would attend, the municipal, certificate for municipal administration, similar to that program.
Okay, so we obviously budgeted for a training amount.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry for almost missing you, Barry. You weren't sitting here, so I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
All in favor?
favor.
Carried. Whew. 12.4, committee reports approval. We resolve the council accept the committee reports as presented. Move, please. Mover, Doug, seconder,
Second.
Barry, discussion.
These are for committee reports that we attend agree.
Yeah,
This
Okay.
is for, Public Works, Fire Chief and Metro
Okay.
Board.
Yeah.
so we're all good?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Favor.
Carried. Roundtable discussions. Discussion for council committee and board reports. Resolution to follow discussion. Anyone have anything?
Yeah, I thought we
Oh,
were
sorry
gonna
there.
talk about the COPS program, Citizens on Patrol program.
Thank you, I was gonna bring it up, but you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So I know we attended, I think some council members attended 2 of these meetings a couple of years ago, and nothing's been done in the foresight to this, so just wondering if we can bring this back to the table, we can get volunteers out there to start this up. A lot of the small municipalities have this, and larger ones as well, where people go out, volunteer their time, and go out driving various times during the day and 9th. I think it's a well worth program that we should.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Just to add to it, we had a meeting with the Minister of Justice and Attorney General last week, and they gave us 45 minutes. There was 7 people involved on their side. We went over a lot about the small-time crime in all our towns, in this one. The knifing incident last, can't remember, it was August or September, over on Prospect, and to making changes to the catch and release plans that they have. And I think they give us some very good input, very good solution. It was a very good discussion. They said our first start is to get back citizens on patrol, and we asked for more policing for the summer. The province still hasn't got their money from the feds they were supposed to give for another 100 officers. And, but we were looking for special constables and then park police, like just more to help us out in the summers. And so it made sense to go to Citizens on Patrol, because then that shows that we're trying to do something for ourselves, for the community, not just wait for them to come and help us. So I think it's a very good initiative to start. There was an initiative out there, we're gonna check into it, was a refund if you put up security cameras on your home. And the administration's checking into that now to see if that's still going. Some of the discussion I can't get into, but it was a very good discussion, and I thought we presented ourselves well, and I thought they presented themselves well. That's it for me for that one. Oh, Barry and I went to EIPD too in Ardwood. I'm trying to think of it. It was on the 2nd, I believe it's back in it was informative. We're learning more every time we go, because we're both new at this. And a great bunch of people to work with, and they have some strong initiatives, and I pat them on the back for the direction they're heading, and proud to be working with them heading that direction. It's all good. Meetings are short and sweet, which is important, but that means it's well run. Everybody's well disciplined, and they're making headway, and they're also in talks with the province over problems also. I think that's the only outside one I went. I have meetings every day, but they're not committee meetings. Does anybody else got any?
For committee reports, we're doing now 13-2.
Does roundtable?
Okay.
And if you got anything else, I mean, of course
I'll
I'll
do
do.
on the committee reports the next one, or do you want me to?
Now would be the time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, went to the Legion a few times for meetings, etc. They have their honors and awards dinner this Saturday, November 22nd. Tickets are $15. The Legion remains busy with 4 curling, crib, whist, darts, teas, memorials, and socials. Their tea they had this past Saturday was very successful. So thanks to all the volunteers, Ladies Auxiliary, and Legion members. If you have any time that you can come out and volunteer, they would very much appreciate it. December is a busy month for them coming up. We have the school children come into the Legion. We supply them with hot dogs, drinks, cookies, and of course they each get presents, usually mitts and a toque and scarves. So that's coming up shortly, and with all their other Christmas parties, they'll be very busy. So once again, people, if you do have time, please volunteer for the Legion. We cannot afford to lose them from this town. It was also, next one was, I was at the Seniors Resource Council this morning. I'll just read a few items that I think were necessary and important. Sylvia is our meal coordinator here for the Winnipeg Beach Lodge. Winnipeg Beach meal program served 58 meals in September with 1 volunteer with 6 hours, 71 meals in October with 3 volunteers, 19 hours. There were 20 participants who enjoyed the Thanksgiving dinner here, 15 eating in and 5 meals delivered out. These menus are distributed in the lodge and the Winnipeg Beach Legion and emailed to individuals. The meals are served at the lounge. at each location and being delivered to those participants who prefer dining in their own suites. The meal coordinators make menus, office staff reviews, edits, and distribute them. They currently have one relief meal coordinator, which filling is as needed. Christmas dinners are scheduled for December the 17th at each location. Winnipeg Beach and Village of Donato Meals on Wheels are supplied and delivered from the meal program with 6 participants. September again, there were 72 meals delivered, 8 volunteers, 20 hours, and October 62 meals, 17 hours, and 19 hours were supplied. They have lots of services, people, so if you're interested, do get a hold of them. They have rides to various places, example Winnipeg, $100 there and back, meals, personal help buttons, they do shoveling, they grass cutting, so please reach out if you need any of these services. Also this morning yesterday morning I attended the Handy Transit meeting, and all's well there. And that's the end of my reports.
That was a good report, thank you. Can we speak about the tree lighting and all that going forward, or we're just gonna use social media?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay,
You wanna
so-
talk about the December 6th?
So December 6th, there's the annual tree lighting at the bandstand, and there's gonna be coffee, hot chocolate, marshmallows, hot dogs. The firefighters are putting everything on. And there's also markets in town, and I believe there's one at the, do we call it the mini mall? At the far end of town, where the clinic is? There's one in
Plaza,
there.
Winnipeg Beach Plaza.
Winnipeg Beach what?
Plaza.
Plaza, okay. The Legion Hall. Excuse me, we're having a social that night at the rec center also. They're selling tickets there. I believe there's 2 chances to get your pictures with Santa, one at the fire hall, and I believe Angelique's putting one on. Excuse me. Got a cough. That's about all I can think for that, but it's a full day, like it's gonna be a full evening,
Angela's pictures this Saturday.
yeah, different times.
This Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday? I didn't know that.
Angela's.
Okay, that was wrong, Angelique's isn't on the 6th, it's this Saturday at the plaza. No, at your store? Thank you. I was really informed on that one, wasn't I? But we got it out there. Anybody else? Got anything? Mover, please. Doug, seconder.
Okay,
Barry? All in favor?
favor?
Carried. Oh, excuse me. 14.1, excuse me, accept correspondence. Be it hereby resolved that the correspondence be accepted as circulated. Mover, please. Doug, seconder. Larry? Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Favor?
Carried. I'm getting there. Oh, agenda item 15.1, in camera. Be it hereby resolved, the council moves into camera at,
6:38 PM.
thank you. To discuss legal matters and be it further resolved that any matters discussed while in camera will be held confidential until such time as discussed in open council. Mover, please. Larry, seconder. Doug, all in favor?
Favor?
Thank you.